minute, Shane. You know I'm a very tolerant man.
Tolerant man?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I am very tolerant, but I tell you what really gets me is when people take up cycling, suddenly they think they're all Mother Teresa. They get on this moral high ground.
No, not that you are.
No, I'm
all
not.
of them. You're saying all of them.
Look, I don't know the percentages. Look, who finds cyclists annoying? OK. The fact is it's difficult to coexist, so I kind of think we need a public service announcement. Here it is. Our bike for today will be the smart car, and I will drive it like some cyclists ride, with no regard for the law whatsoever. But first things first, the Lycra. Why? Because it makes me feel sexy. It will also serve as a constant reminder that I am a motorist, acting like a cyclist. To our first example, the split personality cyclist. Let's do the push bike thing. Fantastic. I'll just duck out in front of that car there. Dangerous, annoying and mental. And we're not just talking footpaths. Cyclists are like cockroaches. They pop up everywhere. Morning. And this brings us to our second example, the colourblind cyclist. Red lights may be a bit of an obstacle for you, the car driver, but me, the push bike rider, they don't apply. I'll just ease out round here and off I'll go. Hey, morning, morning. None of us really like traffic jams, but most of us kind of stick to the rules. Rules for car drivers. Yes. What if we motorists split lanes like you cyclists?
Get out of it.
As you should. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. And what if we were all as slow off the mark? Takes a little bit, but it's all right, because Australian drivers are understanding drivers. Now, for some reason, cyclists think they can ride 3 abreast. What if we all did that? Mate, yeah. And what if all drivers decided to be as expressive as our two-wheeled friends? Get out! Idiots. And last, but by no means least, what about parking? What if all drivers decided they could park wherever they bloody well wanted to? I think I'll just stop here. Don't go for coffee wearing your Lycra. When I go to a cafe, I want to see croissants and bagels, not meat and 2 veg. Oh, yes. Imagine a world where all motorists behaved like cyclists. Lots of abuse, plenty of chaos, and way too many men with shaved legs.
Steve, you're a cyclist. Do you want to make a comment at this point in time?
Yes, I am a cyclist.
You are?
Yes, I am predominantly a motorist, but I also do what? Close to 10,000 kilometres on my bike a year.
You've got a car. What
No. But, ladies and gentlemen, the non-inflammatory journalism style of Ewan Pay. Well-balanced, even-handed approach to all that.
Perhaps not.
Believe it or not, I mean, that really does bring a really good point to light, because there is a lot of antagonism out there.
Yes, there is.
People don't like cyclists, yes? Yes. Right. Now, believe it or not, it's not the car driver's fault and it's not the cyclist's fault.
Whose is it?
It's the government's fault.
How so?
No, it's quite simply, it's one of those situations where the government hasn't trained us to deal with other road users, believe it or not. Who here doesn't know that it is completely legal to ride 2 abreast? No one knows that.
I do have a beat. So when they're riding in a lane side by side, you're saying that's legal?
Perfectly legal, and the fact that no one knew that is exactly the point.
But is it recommended? Do you think it's a smart thing?
Absolutely, it's recommended. It's far safer to ride 2 abreast than to be single lane.
How so?
Because then the car tries to be in the same lane with you and they squeeze you up against the gutter. It's actually safer and it's legal.
No, you're right. It's all the government's fault. And I can speak from personal experience here. The answer is ban Lycra!
Anyway, folks, we're going to